Hello, everyone. How are you this first day of February? It is so good to see all of you here. Thank you, mods, for being in the house to keep things calm and classy. NJ's, Michelle Scott, Hope Floats. Appreciate you being here. Trying to see if I have any other mods in the house. Hello, Shirley H., Leslie Perry, Bobby Brusman. Always good to see you. Caroline Miller. You profile, Caroline, you're saying you profiled this case and apparently you're now a witness. What do you mean by that, hon? Hi, Justice for Kylo. Hello, Cheryl Light, Chemistry Queen, Caroline Miller, Donna Smith, Blatant 884, Lady Roses. Hello. We had a great members live this morning. Hello. We're going to have another one tomorrow for all members. Absolutely all members. We're gathering. Hi, Denise Stagner. Hello. Hi, Reserve Glitchin. Good to see you. Good to see all my familiar friends and family members. Thank you so much for being here. We got a good show today. Shirley H., I am going to show you what I think I see from it. You'd never dream something like this can land in your own backyard. Carolyn, are we in your own backyard? Is there something you're not telling us, Miss Carolyn? Just kidding. Hi, hon. Good. Hi, Sandy. Betty. Too many shoes. Ginger girl, good to see you. Devilicious, good to see you again. Elza W., in my opinion. Nicey Marie, hello. Purple sneakers. All of you, welcome. Carol Loves Embroidery, Pa. Welcome in, everyone. We are here for Sebastian Rogers today. This is for entertainment purposes only. Definitely speculation, theory, my opinion. The opinion of my chat is being shared as well. Their theories, we are not to be taken as fact, but in entertainment purposes only. We are theorizing, thinking outside of the box, and trying to figure out what happened to Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Sebastian was reported missing Monday morning at 6 a.m., February the 26th, 2024, in the town of Hendersonville, Tennessee, which is in Middle Tennessee. Population 63,618. A town where annually they have 638 crimes. 568 of those crimes are usually property and 70 violent. It is a low violent crime area. We are now approaching 1 year. We are 11 months and 7 days in to the disappearance of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Many say he has never been spotted since. Many of us are questioning that now. Do we know these images are verified? Absolutely not. Do we know but I want to ask you something. Has law enforcement ever verified the flashlights to you? No, ma'am. No, sir. But many of us believe those are pertinent, including former detectives, former FBI agents. So I don't think it's too far of a reach to get images from those lights. I think footage was leaked, just like the flashlights. I believe the audio is true. Which translation, I do not know. But I do know there is a neighbor there who has audio, night vision, and a very sophisticated system with many, many cameras. Their backyard facing the backyard of the Proudfoots area. Okay, we have other cameras there. So I don't think it's a big reach that if we have images of flashlights moving in the backyards the very night a young man goes missing, never to be seen again, and that's the only thing happening around there. We don't see any other footage. We don't see anything. no eyewitnesses, then I think it's pretty prevalent, in my opinion. I want you to form your own opinions always, and you don't have to agree with me. We're just throwing things out there right now because we want to know what happened. Where is Sebastian? I mean, heck, right now we don't even know his last seen date. By the way, I've been going through that. I'm tracking it. I'm going over it. Hit the notification bell. Subscribe if you haven't, because that is coming. It was supposed to be my next live, but this one needed to come first. Okay, so I've been going over that too. And I kind of know, in my opinion, I know where it began. So hit that notification bell. Subscribe. Don't miss it. Hello, everyone. Hi, Frank. Hello, Mama Bear. G-Ma, good to see you always. Virginia Gal, Valerie, Jen in Georgia. Oh, my wonderful mods. Thank you. Hi, Detective Whispers. Love the name. Hi, Gypsy and Lizbeth, Brenda and Carmody. Hello, everyone. We are going to get started here in a second. So we are discussing, I'm sorry, you all, if you can hear my dogs eating their bones next to me. Kind of keeps them occupied while I'm on here. So we are going to, before I get started, hello, Lori 626. We are having another family reunion tomorrow. All family members, all levels, all members. Family reunion tomorrow. It will be, I'm not sure yet. I want to do 1 p.m. Eastern time, but I kind of have to look at my day. So, but it will be tomorrow. Okay. Well, we have a good show for you this evening. Images have come out. I had images that I had not shared with the overall public. I had shared it with my members only a couple of months ago. Yes, I have sent them to Brandon Carter along with the audio he asked me for. So when he asked me for my audio in December, I sent him that and also the red images that I'm sharing. So those have been turned in. And we sat up last night and went through images and Google Maps, and one piece of Pincho's video was amazing. I caught the end of it, but part that I caught of him made me think of something that I'm going to share with you. So a lot to go on. What we're going to start with today, though, is we're going to start with an interview regarding the case from back in the beginning. Not back in the beginning, but I'll give you the date, with Eric Craddock and Nick Barris. And this is going to be full credit to Nick Barris, News Channel 5. Let me get the banner up. And the reason I'm doing this is I want us to listen to Craddock. In light of the footage that we know exists, the audio that we believe exists, right? And kind of get a little feel now that we're looking back to what he might say. Okay. One thing I do want to say before I put this banner up is, I believe in this image, and I'm going to tell you the reason I believe in this image is because I know, and I have to be careful how I say it, but I know there were images that were seen on footage, and that's all I'm going to say. Okay, so I believe in these images. I don't reveal my sources, but I believe in the images. Welcome all for being in here. We got a good show. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to begin with Eric Craddock, the sheriff of Sumner County Sheriff's Office. And just so you know, another statistic is that I wanted to share with you is only 1% of kids who are taken by strangers. We are approaching the 1-year mark of when Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers left. Hi, Ash Cash. Hello. Hi, Michelle Reed Duncan. And we are going to explore what has come out recently. And if we put things together, like the flashlights, law enforcement has never verified them. The images, I'm sure they're not thrilled those got out if they're accurate. CP is not, we haven't heard from them debunking these images. No, we have not. And also the audio, which I was asked for. So these things have come out in this case, flashlight, images, audio, and I think this is not what was intended to be released. I think sleuths were not intended to be able to find images in lights, and people weren't expected to leak footage and audio, but it's happened. And I think the fact that it's happened in this case is going to help get this case solved, because I think without it, thank you, Frank. I appreciate that. I try and make it interesting and worth your time, y'all. And I think that it's time to put out what we know, right? That, let's talk about it. It's all coming together, and it's not coming together like a little boy walked away. We know that. In my opinion, we know that. Okay. If you're still on, he ran away, I get it. Okay. I mean, I can't say I get it because I don't get it, but it's okay to have your opinion. I just don't know with bloodhounds and scent specific dogs from Sumner County emergency management that they would have missed a scent coming from the home, especially with a boy who was allegedly in bare feet. Without further ado, we are going to listen to an interview. Remember, Sebastian was reported missing on February 26th. At this point, last seen date is a little mixed up. We are going to be covering that in our next live, and boy, do I track it. So don't miss that next live. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell if you want to see it with us. And don't forget to join, because we need to beef up our membership again. Our family reunion was a little light today while I was away, while my mother passed away. But let's beef it up, friends. Let's get that membership going. It's our best time of the week. At least it's my best time of the week. Okay. This is an interview. Credit to, is this also? No, this isn't the one I want. Hold on, let me make sure I'm on the right.
For Sebastian Rogers.
Okay, this is. Okay. This is an interview that it says it's posted April 2nd, the same day of the last press conference. Oh, Maria S., thank you for the super sticker. I love the patriotic super sticker too. Thank you so much, sweetheart. So appreciate you and your support. All of you being here, hitting that like button, watching, being here. Thank you for everything. You all amaze me. Hey, CB. Hey, June. Nicey Marie. Thank you so much, Maria. I truly appreciate that. This is April 2nd. Nick Barris sat down with Craddock. I wanted to yesterday we watched the actual presser, a piece of it. Today, I wanted to give us the sit down and hear what he had to say. This is 5 weeks approximately after Sebastian Rogers was reported missing. I will mute myself and come back to you.
But with few updates from authorities in recent weeks, some have wondered, is enough being done?
We're doing everything we can do. Every time a tip comes in, we follow up on it.
Eric Craddock is chief deputy with the Sumner County Sheriff's Office and heads up the investigation. He sat down for an exclusive one-on-one to talk about what they do when there are few new leads.
I think in the absence of information, what we'll continue to do is go back over everything we've already done once. Put a fresh set of eyes on it.
To that end, Craddock says searchers recently found a pair of glasses, which they are checking to see if they belong to Sebastian. He says the parents continue to fully cooperate. Any evidence of foul play?
We have not cleared anyone, but we have absolutely no evidence to support foul play.
I asked about exclusive home security video obtained from the neighborhood the night Sebastian disappeared.
Okay, I just want to stop right there. Caroline, you're a sweetheart. All of you, I will get to my thank yous because I truly appreciate you all so much. Okay. I do. CB, National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, has always had the 25th because I emailed them about that and I got one response, and I'm going to share that in our live. Okay. They've always kept it there. Yes. And they are aware of the error, which is very telling to me. And we're going to cover that in my live. You all are amazing. Hey, Shay's Safe Place. Thanks for checking in today to make sure that was sent in. Absolutely, my friend. First week in December with the audio that I had. So we are going to, Craddock says, this is 5 weeks in on April 2nd, the day of the press conference, but he's sitting down with Nick Barris, full credit, Channel News 5. And he says, no one has been cleared, but there is absolutely no evidence of foul play. This is 5 weeks after Sebastian has been reported missing. Now, mind you, I know that they had the footage immediately. Okay, I know they had the footage that we're seeing, the images. I know they had images. I'm not going to tell you how I know. I'm not going to give my source, but I know images were seen. So they had something. So they didn't want us to know it. And it's come out now. Okay, let's continue on. I have to mute myself so you don't get an echo, loves.
Appeared. You can see two suspicious light sources, which we've circled here in an area behind the teen's home. Since we first aired the video last month, authorities have said no evidentiary value.
It is of no evidentiary value.
Can you tell me what those lights are?
No,
Why?
because the investigation remains ongoing.
And so it could play a role down the road depending on developments?
We don't know what we don't know. So yes, it could play a role.
So many are, of course, closely following this case. How difficult has it been?
That's really the part that I wanted you to hear, is that the flashlights is of no evidentiary value. This is April 2nd, 2024. Now, we have heard from other experts, FBI agents, former FBI agents, former homicide detectives, former detectives who have channels, that they believe those lights are people moving and that they are very significant to the case, leading me to believe this is the last thing. Yeah, CP said he was cleared. Exactly. Well, he wasn't cleared. April 2nd, Craddock just threw that in there. Okay. Hi, Jima. So highway what? So right here, it tells you, we know they've seen it. We know they have it. I know that. Okay. But they don't want us to know. So the flashlights right here, they don't want us to think they're important. Since the flashlights, we have images, we have audio. So I believe they're all important. And it's been upgraded to a criminal investigation, which I believe happened February 27th when they issued an Amber Alert, because that means taken, abducted, and a crime. So after we have Craddock, they're out searching. Craddock looks like a totally different person in his persona, in my opinion. In the beginning, in the first week, he's giving interviews. He's talking to the public. He's being transparent. He's being open. And then later on, in my opinion, especially like when I spoke to him on the phone, very, very guarded. His eyes look guarded. And believe me, if you talk to him on the phone, his voice is very guarded. Okay. Now, so we go on and we go 8 days into this search for this young man, 8 days into this search in this very nice rural area, not so rural that you shouldn't call 911 though. By the way, I've verified with numerous neighbors in that neighborhood, they call 911. Okay. Just so you know. And now, so we go 8 days and TPI puts out a message, that the parents aren't willing to talk right now and that they would relay the message, but really weren't responsible for anything after that. And then we get our first interview. 8 days of searching, 8 days of drones and helicopters and horses and ATVs and volunteers and you name it. 8 days. And not a sign of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers' parents, his mother and his stepfather. And then we hear from them. And we're going to watch the first interview. I believe it is very telling. I want you to listen to it with the ears of everything you know now. Everything you know now. Before I do that, I'm going to say thank yous to you amazings here. We're going to get into it. Caroline, you're a new member. Yay! Welcome to the family. Everyone, welcome Caroline. So, see you tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's going to be 1 p.m. Eastern, but that's usually what I shoot for our members' lives, because I'm having 2 this weekend. And thank you, Caroline, for growing the family. 5 Crime Time Buzz memberships. Please thank Carolyn if you've received it. Thank you, Carolyn. And Ann Lisbeth, thank you for your support. Let me get over here. Of 1 month, and thank you for all you do. Love your channel. Thank you for being here. Cute little picture there, by the way. Thank you all. Let's go ahead. Let's get to it, and let's hear their first public appearance. Now, they appeared on Duchess the night before, but this is their first local public media appearance. Welcome to the family. Hi, Inquisitive Rachel. Tallulah Ruby Monroe. This is also going to be credit to News 5. And you know I stop it throughout for educational purposes and to discuss it. Leslie Perry just became a new member. Please welcome our new family member. Okay, the parents speak. Here we go. Welcome, Leslie. Make sure you're seeing it, because so many times I'll sit and watch something and you guys aren't even watching it with me. Okay, here we go. This is the Proudfoots, KP and CP. Their first interview. CP is the stepfather of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, and KP is the biological mother. Yes, you call 911. Everyone I've asked, they laugh when I say, do you just call the sheriff's office, or do you just call someone you know when you have an emergency there? They laugh. They laugh. All that stuff, by the way, Jen Coffendaffer, former FBI agent, said, if these people end up being, we don't know, we're not accusing, this is entertainment and theory, if these people end up being in trial and held accountable, and possibly the people who have done this, all of those statements and inconsistencies will be used in the trial. They went to houses, Lady Roses, one at a time. Okay. Yes, they did. Okay. Oh my goodness. We have 5 more Crime Time Buzz family memberships. We're going to have a great time tomorrow. Caroline, thank you so much. Please thank Caroline for her generosity, growing the family. We have a great reunion and a really good time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to get over to the P-Foots. Oh, I already was there. Sorry, guys. Muting myself, and let's listen to what they have to say, and I will come back in and out for fair use, okay? I know it's frustrating to some of you, but it's the best way to do it so we can use their information and discuss it.
How they feel on day 8 of their son's disappearance. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Marius Payton.
And I'm Lauren Lowry. Sebastian Rogers is 15. He was last seen by his parents on February 25th in Hendersonville. Sebastian has autism, and he's gone.
Last seen February 25th in Hendersonville. 8 days in. Mandy Moon, new member. Welcome, Mandy.
On without his medication this whole time. And since then, authorities have searched by air, by foot, and on horseback.
Helicopters, drones, and dive teams have also been brought in to try to find him. Today, his parents spoke exclusively to our Holly Thompson.
She's live tonight in Sumner County. Holly, I imagine it was quite an emotional interview.
Certainly was. It is hard for any of us to imagine the emotions that this family is going through right now. But we know one thing is certain. They remain positive. They are holding on to hope that their son Sebastian will return home safely.
Can you walk us through what you're thinking right now?
I just want my baby to be okay. I don't know where he's at.
Mom Katie broke down several times in our interview, but says her hope is strong that her son Sebastian will be found safe and return home.
He's going to walk through that door, and this street will be flooded again with family and relatives all waiting to hug and love him. And
Stepdad Chris says it's been an emotional roller coaster that all started Sunday night, February 25th.
Pretty normal. He was playing in his room. When I told him to go to bed, he did. He said, "Good night, Mom. I love you."
Katie says she went to wake up Sebastian around 6 a.m. Monday for school, and he was gone. Within minutes, Katie says she was on the phone with Chris, who was working out of town, and they quickly called 911.
And he's not a runner. He's never run away before. I don't know why. I don't know why he walked out that door.
I mean, he's a good kid. He's not He's not a mischievous child by any means.
Katie
In this interview, when they show the full thing, the first question she's asked, she turns to Chris and starts laughing, covers her face with a tissue. So far, last seen February 25th, the journalist quotes CP as saying it was a emotional roller coaster that began Sunday night, February 25th. That's when it began, an emotional roller coaster. Yeah, the 3-hour conversation, that's huge too. Okay, so emotional roller coaster began Sunday night. Last seen Sunday night. Within minutes, quickly called 911. Not true. They did not. They claimed to have called at 6:03 about. Dispatch received the report at 6:33. We have always wondered, we've been wondering and discussing what was done with that 30 minutes. I thought it maybe had something to do with the trash truck getting out of the neighborhood. Okay. But now, allegedly, it was remember, CP says you call who you know. So according to others dogging them, they said that there was a long conversation before he was reported missing, allegedly. Okay. And she said she did not know why he walked out that door. Now, looking back, I can give her many reasons why. Alleged 5 CPS alleged reports, 1 still open. Allegedly feeling like they hate him and he doesn't want to go home. Having to wear diapers at 15 and not allowed to have underwear in that home, allegedly. Not having any friends, playground equipment, a bike, or anything to do, allegedly. Not having any friends, allegedly. Begging for interaction. Feeling not loved and not liked in your own home. Lots of reasons to walk out a door. But I don't think he did, in my opinion. He did not. There's no scent. There were bloodhounds. And the story just keeps changing. And when the story changes, red alerts and red flags start flying, right? He did not walk out, in my opinion. I want you to form your own. But let's keep watching their first debut.
and Chris say Sebastian is not on social media. While he loves to play Minecraft, they tell me he does not have any online capabilities. I asked if there was any reason he might want to leave.
We've been combing over that day and even the weeks before he left, and I hadn't been able to figure it out. He's that morning he was laughing, he was joking.
It's as if Sebastian vanished. No sign of him on any video throughout the community. Thousands of miles logged by law enforcement, canines, helicopters, even dive teams, and no sign of him. Chris and Katie tell me they've been harassed, people pointing fingers at them.
You're not in this situation. You don't quite understand. I wish people would step back, take a different wide open view, and not assume what they know. It's just better to stick to the facts.
Are you both in the clear?
I can tell you that Mom, myself, and the father have worked very fully and cooperatively with all agencies across the board. We have anything that they've wanted, we have provided.
What do you want to say to Sebastian? What do you want him to hear from you? Right?
Well, again, I am shocked when they say no video throughout the community, but that's what they're being told. That's what media outlets are being told. Okay. And that there has been no sign of him since he got home that night. Okay. You see a very humble, meek CP, don't we?
Right now.
That we love you so much and we want you to come home and you're not in trouble.
Now, Katie did tell me that even though Sebastian does have autism, he is a smart teenager. He is highly functional. They say if you see him, Say his name, say Sebastian, and he'll respond. He'll at least acknowledge you. And I can tell you, this is my home. This is my community. And the people here are strong. They say they will continue to search. They will continue to hope and continue to pray for Sebastian's safe return.
So that it began Sunday night, the emotional roller coaster. Now, if everything was so good that night, remember, everything was so wonderful that night. You know, they came home, he was happy, he played in his room, went to sleep. Everything was great. They had the fun day, right? Then why is CP talking about an emotional roller coaster when allegedly he's not even in town? And that's right off. That's the first time they speak, okay, to the actual media. He says he tells her it's an emotional roller coaster that all began Sunday night. So what happened Sunday night? You all, a lot of you have been changing your names, so I don't know who half of you are now. So that concerns me, you all. That really concerns me. Okay, so anyway, that's their first big debut. 8 days in, and that is the same day that law enforcement scaled back the search. I don't know if it's coincidence or if it's because of something they heard in that interview or if it's because of things they had been compiling. But that is the day of that first interview that law enforcement scaled back the search efforts for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Let me go ahead and get to our slideshow. We have a lot to look at. A lot to look at today, my friends. Oh, Pat Wicks, thank you. I just saw it as I'm working, and I'm going to do a proper thank you and open it. Thank you, my friend. You're a sweetheart. So thoughtful. Okay, bear with me because we have a slideshow, and we have slides that I've worked on, and I'm going to try and enlarge this, and we're going to go through step by step and then incorporate the images as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and let me say my thank yous. You all are such sweethearts. Pat Wicks, thank you so much. It says, thank you, Jay, for all you do for this case. Thank you, Pat. It's a pleasure, isn't it? He's a doll. Wish we were doing something else for him, though, right? I wish I was tutoring him or something instead of doing this for him, but I'll do whatever it takes. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. Hi, Kelly G. Hi, Fine Summer's Truth. You're driving and listening. Will you be careful? Okay, let me enlarge this. I want to talk you through this slide. And we have many of them. Well, that's right. Let me see. I hope once I do that, it's not going to start. It is. Okay, there. Okay. So I'm going to share with you the things I've shared with you in bits and pieces. He is absolutely adorable. The things I've shared with him in shared with you in bits and pieces that I've learned from my sources and other things. And I'm putting them all together right here and things we've learned. Okay. And I'm going to build on them. Yeah, he's not a runner, but he just decided to leave in the middle of the night with nothing, not even shoes on his feet. He's a chess player who plans, strategic, because chess players, that's a lot. Okay. That's a lot of thinking, a lot of analysis. A lot of thinking, a lot of analysis, a lot of knowing what the next move is. I don't believe if he planned to leave, he would have just walked out spur of the moment unless he was running for his life, which is what I thought the very first time I heard this case. when they said he was locked out and barefoot. I thought he was running for his life and they locked him out. But we've gone beyond with many other things since then, right? So there are things that I'm going to share with you. Just stick with me. I'm going to walk you through it. Answer to mama first. Didn't they do the diaper thing because Sebastian had accidents in bed and at school? Mama first. And so allegedly, according to Ms. Coffendeffer, he did not even have underwear at their home anymore. And Seth said CP would get irritated with Seth, the biological father, for not putting him in pull-ups at his home. Well, he didn't have accident issues at his home. So, yeah, I did not know his underwear had been packed up. I really did not know that. Math too, yes. So, Caroline, I just don't think he'd go running out that door without his switch, without his phone, without a plan, without some stuff he needs, shoes on his feet. If he was going to leave, he had plenty of time to leave when he would get home from school and KP was still at work and it was daylight and he could gather the things he needed, right? Because he was home alone. That's just my opinion. Everything here is my opinion. Okay. I'm going to hide your comment, my friend. Okay. So what you're seeing here is Sebastian's home. Wait, you can't see my cursor unless I go out. Let me go out. Here is Sebastian's home. Allegedly on the night Sebastian went missing, at 3:10 a.m., a car pulled up right here. Okay? It was caught on camera. But what I've been told is it pulled up here first, and it wasn't on camera. I was told originally 2 people got out. And I've shared this with all of you. Okay? Now I'm hearing it could be 1, but it regardless, they got out and they came over here. Okay. These flashlights were caught. The image, we all know it well. And I just placed it here because this is around the area. It starts over here, comes down here. The car moves around, right? I put this X here because I'm pretty sure from what my sources say is there's a person who was standing here, kind of like a lookout, but they had a flashlight also that went off and on. There were more than just 2 flashlights in the scenario is what we've been told. Okay. So someone gets out of the car here. The car moves there. This person moves. These people start moving. There's someone here. Okay. And this car eventually comes around here, which we've always wondered why. Well, I think I figured out why. Pincho said something yesterday in his video, and it's different than what Pincho thinks. Okay, but his video, thank goodness it's there. It's amazing. It's incredible. And it got me thinking. Okay, so all of this is occurring. All of this is occurring the night Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers went missing. And it's not occurring around other people's homes. It's occurring around his home, these homes where he lives. Okay? There's not another flashlight scenario going on over here. There's not another one going on over. It's this area. Okay? Where Sebastian went missing from sometime between February 25th and February 26th. The last proof of life that we know of is at the Texas Roadhouse, 6:24 p.m. leaving. Okay. There's a dash cam, apparently from KP's car with his voice on it. People are saying that shows he got home, but I'm not sure of that. That shows he was in a car unless they know something else. But his voice on a dash cam just tells me they were driving. But anyway, let's not digress. Okay, so we have flashlights. We have a car here that pulls up, flashlights coming from the house. Okay, one standing here. this car pulls around. Always wondering why that car pulled around. Some people had the theory, well, maybe to try and block cameras or jam a camera. Okay, but I have a different theory. When Pinchot showed his illumination of the ditch, he thought the car had been in the ditch. Okay, and that's why the ditch was being lit up. And I may not have the placement right, but just bear with my explanation here. Okay, when Pinchot said that he believes the vehicle was in the ditch, or the light source was in the ditch, heading towards that culvert, right? Well, it got me thinking. It got me thinking a couple of things. First of all, do we recall when At Night said, look for cars in odd and suspicious places? The car in a ditch would be odd and suspicious. Okay. Got me thinking that. Second of all, it got me thinking, I bet that's why the car came down Kellen and came here. Other people think it was to block or jam a camera. I think, my opinion, it was to illuminate the ditch. I think it was to illuminate that ditch as they came through, just briefly. Okay? So they're walking through here. They have that ditch to go through with whatever they're carrying or doing in the pitch of dark. And I think the light is them illuminating that ditch from the car. And that's why the car pulled around. Okay. Yeah, Sunday Fun Day has always bothered me, Leslie Perry. Great question, Frank. Did Katie call off work? I believe, well, I know she stopped taking her classes, Frank, but I believe the day before, I don't know. That's a good question. Well, Sunday, the day before he went missing was Sunday. So she may have weekends off, Frank. We have no proof he made it home after the Texas Roadhouse, except for some reason I've always felt he has. And then when the flashlights came out, that kind of, to me, you know, that, and I get it. A lot of you believe he did not make it home. And that could very well be, because we don't know. As Craddock says, we don't know what we don't know. I hate that saying. Okay, let's keep going. So you with me so far? Are you all with me so far? Did anyone else see the dash cam in Katie's car? Well, at any time parking or leaving the Texas Roadhouse. Debbie Barker, I know Jen Coffindaffer has referred to it. So I'm assuming it's truthful because she's pretty good. She doesn't share things that she hasn't verified. She's a former FBI agent, like 25 years. Did anyone see the dash cam? So I don't know, but I do know she said that they heard his voice on her dash cam. Okay. That's all I know about KP's dash cam. That's interesting though. Yeah. Okay. Good question though. I'm thinking about it now. Yes, she dropped her course at DeVry. And remember, she went out of town quite quickly, to, you know, allegedly because the neighbors were being harassed. I wouldn't leave. I wouldn't care. My child needs to come back there. You know, apologies, all you need to do. You don't even need to apologize. They know what's going on, right? But gone. So she must not have been working. Which, if your child's missing, most would think you're out searching, right? So you wouldn't be at work. Oh, oops, I'm sorry. Let's move on. She wasn't out searching. And by the way, Law enforcement never told anyone not to search. Justin shared an email. Law enforcement can't tell anyone not to say anything or do anything. Okay, let's keep going. It's all going to lead to the images. It's all going to lead to the images. Okay. So, yes, same here about the house, in the side of the house. Yes. So, allegedly, what we know is someone came out over this way, or what we assume. None of this is verified. This is all of us tracking the flashlights and stuff. And they ended up they came out over here. And this is a very rough of where they went, where they paused, all of that. Coming out of the ditch, which I believe the car pulled around to illuminate for them, coming over here. Important, very important. Okay, right here, car here, house here. Okay, camera catching from there. Reason it's important. Okay, Sebastian's, they come over here, they come down here, the car pulls around, illuminates the ditch, waiting, they come, they get it, the car pulls back down and goes out. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. And that makes this house very important. I want you to remember that. That makes this home very important to what I'm going to share with you. Okay. Hold on one second. I have a doggy going in the trash. 1 second. Okay. Now we're going to the images. And just remember that I said that one house is important. Okay. Are you all with me so far? Trying to lay it out step by step. The flashlights confirmed for me that too, Caroline Miller, that he was being moved. Yes. The ditch is very deep, Mary Lindsay. Asked someone about that because I thought just a little narrow. No, it's wide. It's huge. And apparently it's deep. Yes. Oh, pull around the car to avoid going in the deep ditch. Got to look on Google Maps. I'll have to check Google Maps for that one, Mary Lindsay, and see if that would, because the car didn't come down that far. Let me look on Google Maps and see. That's a great theory, though. That's a great theory. I'm going to write that down. Let me read your comment. I'm sorry. Sorry I didn't post it out, everyone. Remember someone saying that, I'm not going to say the creator's name, the ditch behind the house was deep. I think if one of them was carrying Sebastian, in my opinion, they have the car pull around so they avoid getting in that deep ditch. But if you recall, the flashlight disappears, though, also like they went into the ditch. So I don't know. Good thinking, though. I'm going to write it down and go look at it on Google Maps and stuff. Okay, so here are the images. Here's these images that came out, and these images are going to lead us back to why I said, remember that house is important. Okay, this image was recently released, and then we're going to get to images that I've had for months. And yes, I've sent them to Detective Carter. This image was released. And then it was enhanced. This looks like a person. This looks like a person. This looks like a load being carried. Okay. Now, I'm putting down height difference here. The reason I say that is I want you to notice the height difference between these two people. I've crossed out CP's name because I'm not 100% convinced that's CP. I'll tell you why in a minute. Excuse me, my throat. Okay. So notice the height difference. I think that's something I have to ask all of you about, okay? And I'm going to in a little bit. I might have a few of you in here who might know the answer to this. Let me see if one of my mods is. Hi, Tony. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. We're going through step by step some things. So glad to have you. Welcome in. Okay. So I'm not convinced yet because there's a height difference. And we need to talk about that. Some say slouching. I'm thinking it could allegedly be another individual, possibly. But let's just keep on moving, okay? We're just going to keep on moving. It's going to connect to the red image I was sent months ago. And then it's going to connect to why that home was important and because location of something is shown, okay? So we're going to keep going, my friends. Thank you all for being here. I'm just re-going over these images for those who were not around yesterday or have seen this. Okay. Many believe this is a truck. And this is credit to Lady Freedom, by the way. These. So a body, a head, and some think that's a shoulder. Okay. Now, right there, and then a person. Okay. Sebastian's arm thrown over his shoulder right here, allegedly. Okay. Like I said, I've crossed out his name. And look at this. There's the image that surrounding it is the blue line. So you know what we're looking at. Faces, person, something being carried. And they believe this is a truck. I don't agree with that right now. Well, we'll look at it. I'll show you what we found last night. And this is myself and one of my mods, Misty Fisher, and I spent several hours last night going through the images, Google Maps, etc. Okay, so again, these images have not been verified. I said that each time we pull them out. These are images that were allegedly captured in the footage and flashlights. Okay. They have not been verified by law enforcement. However, make the logical connection, nor have the flashlights. And we know that retired FBI agents, homicide detectives, all of them who have channels believe they are pertinent. People moving, okay, on the night Sebastian went missing. Thank you all for being here. We're talking about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. This is a trigger warning because I'm showing you what I see, what we saw. Okay. Now, in these images, many people believe different things as to how the person is being carried if this is indeed what we're seeing. Okay. Some thought standing on the ground. Some thought piggyback. Some thought carried like a baby. Okay. But what I want to show you is after I enlarged this, well, looking at this, what I want to show you is here is feet, legs, body, head, face. Do it again. Feet, legs, body, head, and there's the face. And I'm going to show you the face or like the skin color of the face in a minute. Right here, you'll see a little peach colored thing. That is the foot of this person. That is the foot, and it's standing on the ground. This is not on the ground. Someone is being carried. Here it is again. This is on the ground, the foot. Here's the other feet, legs. Okay. 1 second. Okay, so now I want us, the reason I say trigger warning is, and I'm sorry if Seth's in here, I'm trying to be so sensitive. Some things around this area if you believe these to be little feet, something's here. Now, we've tried to figure out, is it because it's night vision that the colors are different? Or could these be cowboy boots that are tan and black? Could it be bare feet with something above the ankles, which was terrifying? Use your imagination. Okay. Skin, something, skin. Skin, something, skin. Could that be? Okay. I'm giving you a chance to look at it. I'm coming back into the messages. Yes. Oops, sorry guys, hold on. Hold on, take 1 second to look at that. Sorry about that. Okay. Hi, Purple Sneakers. Yes, she had a dash cam. Yes. And they, according to Jen Coffindaffer, they have verified Sebastian's voice on it. Okay, so I'm going to hide that. So being carried because not on the ground. I want to see what you all are thinking. Oh my goodness, hit that like button. Half of you have hit it. Oops, sorry. My comments just went. Hi, Diarant. Hi, Tony. Hi, June. NJ's, thank you so much. Growing the family back. Lost a few members while I was away, while mom passed away, but I appreciate it. NJ's, you're so good about growing our family. Thank you for being so thoughtful. And please, please thank NJ's if you receive that gift. A lot of fun. We meet on the weekend, Saturdays. We are going to meet tomorrow as well because we've missed each other while I was away for bereavement. And we have another new member. We have Alice, Lynn, Beauty, and more. Welcome to our family. Everyone, please welcome Mandy Moo. Because I didn't get to show Mandy. She became a member too. Mandy Moo, Alice Lynn, whoever receives NJ's, Leslie Perry, all those people who received the gifts from 10 memberships from Caroline Miller. Wow, thank you, hon. And welcome Caroline to the family. And Maria S. and Pat Wicks, thank you so much for your super stickers. Appreciate you all. Hit that like button. That's all we need to get this out there. Thank you so much, my friends. Okay, let me hide this. Yeah, CB, that's kind of what I was wondering is, we can hear his voice, but that doesn't mean, in my opinion, he made it home. It means they were driving. So maybe they have something we don't know. I'm sure they have a lot we don't know, obviously. It's not like they pick up the phone to call us when they find something. But what I'm saying is there may be something that they realize, some other identification from that audio that we have not heard. Okay. Excuse me, my throat today. Borna Honey. Oh my goodness, she's something today. Sorry, y'all. Face of America, welcome in. Welcome to all of you. Thank you for spending your Saturday with me. Hold on 1 second. I will spare you her barking. Okay, next slide. Just for you to look at it again. Okay, let me hide this. Okay, yes, thank you all for using In My Opinion. Any comments that are civilly expressed and different opinions, we welcome here. Yes, thank you for saying that, NJs. Hi, Teresa Wilson. What you making for dinner, love? We do. We like our channel drama-free, and I appreciate the mods and all of you for keeping it that way. Hi, Shade A77. How are you? How are you? Okay, so here's some more visuals. We had differing opinions, which is why Misty was going to come on the panel tonight, and we were going to go over it together, but she takes care of her mom, so she's busy today. Okay. I was worried. Oh, Tony, I'm sorry. I hope Seth's not in here. I was worried this was duct tape. I'm just going to say it. Okay. Originally, she was as well. To me, skin, something, skin. But then thought cowboy boots. She thought possibly cowboy boots. Okay. And maybe like black pants, but it's showing this color because it's night vision. So I don't know. But I think it's leg, something, feet. Okay. Caroline Miller, I want to ask you a question right there. The reason I think it's CP in the image is because I saved a still shot from Texas Roadhouse videos, seeing CP there. In my opinion, he was in town and made it home. Caroline, I want to ask you a question. Was that image the one you captured back near the bathrooms in the bar? Because I did as well. I want to know if we captured the same image. Hello, good measure in the shape of a heart. Barbula. Let's see, Gypsy saying those are bare legs. Okay. Bare legs. Okay. That's what I thought. So, oh, you can't see what I'm pointing at. I'm sorry. Let me go back into StreamYard. Sorry, you all. Sorry. Let me show you. Okay. Bare leg, something, barefoot. That's how I see it. Bare leg, something, barefoot. Below right here is the person standing behind the guy with the brown hair's foot. Okay, bare leg, something, foot. See the little heel over here too, making the second heel. Okay, and the foot from the person behind the guy. Now, Misty thinks this is possibly, could be the boots, because Seth had bought boots. So we need to know, did Seth buy two-tone boots? And she believes these could be black pants with a white stripe. Okay, I'm just going to give you a second to study that. Well, we look at it. Okay, and I wanted to wait and see. Did I show it now? Did you all see my cursor now? Did you see the cursor, everyone? Someone answer. Did you see the cursor? Hi, Mally Cat. Thank you for gifting the. Oh, I'll be right there, you all. Yes. Oh, thank you, Chris House. DC Primetime. Okay. Do you see my cursor when? Oh, a sneaker. Okay. Thank you. I got to you all. Welcome in, everyone. Look, I thought so too in Clover Bliss. It does, doesn't it? And it's hard for me to say that out loud because I know Seth comes in. Yes. Hi, Whispering Winds. Good to see you. Caroline, I wondered if you're talking about her friend Laura. I also was sent something months ago that a girl on Facebook, and I could not verify it, but I did send it in. A girl on Facebook saying her name was Dara, saying Sebastian and KP allegedly stopped by her house that day too. And I couldn't verify it, but I clipped it and sent it in. I think he made it home. I don't know when Laura got there or left. Some people think that, yes, that it's KP bending over. Yes. Sebastian being carried piggyback. Does YouTube pick who gets gifted memberships? I don't know, hon. I don't know how it works. Yes. It's scary, right? Unverified. Unverified. Did you all get to see what I was pointing at? Were you starting to see my... I'm trying to see your comments. Very cold and callous, Shelley. Okay, I have more to show you, though. I have more to show you, my friends. That is what I saw when I enlarged it last night and I about choked. Okay, orange shirt, unless the lighting made it. Okay, thank you, SL. Pants with snaps on them. Thank you, Mandy Moo. Drop the sign, Buzz. Thank you, I did. The red one I have, I don't know. I don't know what kind of image this is. Okay. Because we have not, and nor are we privy to, or should we be, what captured this, which camera. But I mean, actually, we're going to end up knowing which camera in just a second. Okay. Okay. Some people have said that they see a ponytail here, someone bending over, possibly vomiting, but the vomit would have been picked up by the dogs. Okay. But I see little feet. Thank you, Mally Cat. You've been a member for 3 months. Keep up the great work, Jay. Love and support you. Thank you, Mally Cat. Back at you, my friend. Appreciate you and all the support. Same to Miss Gma. 3 months of support. Thank you, Gma. It's been much, 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 much longer. Yes, thank you all. You see it, Callie girl? Yeah? Okay, good. I'm glad you're seeing my cursor. Thank you, friends. I just wanted to make sure before I continued. Okay, I'm going to hide all comments. We'll go back in a second to our thank yous. And I do. I think their feet taped together. I do believe that. If this is a valid image, that's what I'm seeing. Okay. Okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm showing you the original image, and I'm pointing to things so you can use this image. Okay. I believe he had on, some people think it's a black blanket. It could be a black hoodie. There's the face right here. There's another person. There's a face, and then a body. And then we've got our feet, right? Now this could be a black hoodie or a dark hoodie or a dark blanket, right? Okay, again, here's the face. See it? See it a little bit there? More enhanced here. Blown up here. Okay, I blew it up and that's what you see. Misty caught that one. And then here's that person we noticed has facial hair. Looks like. Okay. There's that. Seeing it? You all with me? Now I'm going to go into StreamYard and point with the cursor since I just did it again. Sorry, friends. Okay. This is the feet allegedly, if we're believing this, hanging. Here's a body. Here's a face. Here's a person. Here's a person. Some believe differently, that this is a piggyback and this is KP bending over, or an adult bending over, okay? But what I see, then it's enhanced. Face, look at these feet. I mean, these bare, it looks like feet to me, clear as day. Little feet too, and a foot below them. Okay? Face, feet. Face, Black hoodie or blanket. Person. Okay? Person. You see it, friends? Okay, we're going to keep going. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me see what I have coming next. Hold on. I think I have my slides out of order. Okay, nope, we're in order. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Like I said, this home is important. That is this home, the front of this house. I'm not going to give you the address or anything, but that is this house. I want you to focus here. I want you to focus here. Okay? Because I'm getting there. These are the images I was sent months ago. And yes, I sent them to Detective Carter along with the audio. So they've had them since the beginning of December. The person who used these said they used a red light. Okay. Now, yesterday, if you were with me, I thought 2 adults were here. Okay. 2 adults, one in a, look like a dark hoodie, right? Dark hoodie, 2 adults. That's what I saw. And a brown, dark brown hairline. Okay. That's what I saw until I really looked closer. And this is an image that was sent to me months ago. And I thought it was maybe 2 different people, maybe. But then when this image, or I thought it was different people, but when this image, the image we've been looking at came out, it clicked with me. Because of the dark, right? Remember the image? Here we go. Dark, 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 dark. Guy, probably brown haired, maybe. Okay. Look at this hairline. Look at that hair. Okay. But dark around the head. Dark around the head. Dark on the shoulder. Dark on the shoulder. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. Let me do it with my cursor again. Man, ear, hair. I'm sorry, my dogs are going crazy. Lay down. Ear, hair. Okay. Person, face, dark, dark, dark shoulder. Person, 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 person. In this original image, I told you back months ago in our members live, there was someone standing over here. You could see their ear. And I said they don't have much hair. So it could be this person with their hair pulled back. And I yet to find that original image. And when I do, I will show it to you because there's someone over here as well. Okay, and I clearly saw an ear. Okay, so now if you look at it, we're looking at, in my opinion, this is this. Okay? Then I want to point out to you, here's a window. Here's a window. Here's a door. You'll see the frame better later. Here is the door. Here is a window. Here is the man, the child, and there is an ear here in the original one that I had before I ever messed with it, but they said they used a red light to get this. Okay. Make sure you're all with me. You all with me? We're going to move on in a second. I'm building to it. Can you feel the suspense? Can you feel the suspense? Why did I say, Seth? I said it because it's hard to say some of these things that I'm seeing when I know he listens, and we need to have hope that Sebastian's still with us. Okay. And this doesn't mean he isn't. It means he could have been, given sleep meds. Caroline, are you talking about the woman in this image? Oh my. Okay. Caroline Miller, which woman are you referring to? Because I'm behind in my comments. Yes, this is all theory, speculation. CB says, a few weeks ago, I asked Aiden to confirm which sheriff he referred to when he received an email from Sumner County Sheriff Office that the sheriff is not friends with CP. He said, Weatherford. It was received last July. Thank you for letting us know. CB, you're real good at getting some of this information out, my friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. See, now Lady Roses sees black pants pulled up on the leg where the spot is and think that possibly a big square bandage, okay? Or maybe sports elastic tape or a bandage, in my opinion, okay? Got it. So Sharon sees the ponytail. I don't, like I said, I've crossed out CP's name because in my opinion, it's not him. I think it's the cousin, allegedly not making accusations, could be DG. Okay. I described her to investigators before seeing her photo. Caroline, do you know when she was there? When she arrived? And Caroline, are you saying the image that we're looking at now fits Laura? Interesting. So you described her, which means you were describing someone you saw. Allegedly, in my opinion. Why would you be describing someone to investigators unless you're describing someone you saw? Okay, let's move on, my friends, to the comments. SL thinks there's an orange t-shirt in there. Could be shorts, Mincoat thinks. Tallulah Ruby, your stomach turned, I get it. Cheryl Light, two-tone boots. That's what Misty thinks too. One is holding head and one is holding legs, Mama First's opinion. Yes, that's what I'm getting to right now. Mama First said what I needed. That's exactly right. This picture allegedly is when they put him in the vehicle. So let me continue. And I'm going to show you something. And yes, I agree. And that's just someone's view of the purple being carried, what they see in that red. Head of man, head of child, knees, legs down here. Okay, these are two of us, members of our community, and that's what they see in that red image. Knees, legs hanging, head of man. The man, the child. Okay. So in this image, we noticed a window. They are walking by a window. And then we noticed a door. They are walking by a door. A window and a door. Now you can see it better over here where I didn't draw. The door, the window. Now remember, camera levels aren't the same. You know, we're at different levels in the camera right now. Window, door. You can see it when I remove myself. Door, see the frame? Kind of see this? Window, see it? Okay. We're going to go back to the home that I told you was important. I know it's a lot, you all. Trigger warnings, hurt hearts, breaking our hearts, right? It's just horrid. Okay. Now to the trunk. As we looked in and zeroed in on the window and the door here, we realized that there was a space here and it looked like a trunk opened. See this? Look over here. That's the area I'm telling you about. See it here? Like the trunk is opened. The X is the space, the open space. This is the back of the vehicle. Tire, sedan, trunk open. See the open space? Okay. Window, door. Being carried, man, and there's another person back here. Here's the trunk. If you can't see it, here's the back of the car. I should have done the tire for you. Okay. Tire, sedan, open part, and then you see the trunk right here. Okay. Window, door. Again, sedan, tire, trunk, and it's open. The X shows that it's open. Space between it and the car. I believe it was caught on film carrying to a trunk. If they do indeed know what vehicle was there and exactly who was driving it, according to SF, then SF needs to tell investigators so investigators can go and do forensics on this trunk. Okay? My opinion could be completely wrong. You may have a very different opinion. I'm just speculating, but in my opinion, we can't miss anything. Okay? Trunk, sedan, tire. Trunk, back of sedan here, tire. Window, door. You seeing it, my friends? You seeing it? CB, I did see that. I can ask for it. Yes, I just saw it a little bit before my live. But yes, I can ask for that footage, that hindsight, Scott. Absolutely. I sure will. Hey, Jen in Georgia. I saw that. Okay. Oh, a ball cap. That's why the head looks square. Could be, Caroline. That makes sense. That makes sense. But you all see that sedan, that tire, the trunk open? Can you see that now? So what I think we're seeing here is being taken to a vehicle with an open trunk, waiting. I see bare feet dangling too. Me too, Caroline. Okay, we're going to keep going because I want to show you where they were standing. Well, this was captured putting, I believe, him in a vehicle, the trunk. Could he have been Sleeping? Absolutely. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay. It's a trunk, my friends, of a sedan. And whereof we thought it, based on the footage, that it occurred over here, right? Because they pulled around. We wondered why they pulled around. Everyone thought it was because possibly blocking a camera jamming. I think they illuminated that ditch for them to get through. Okay. But I want you to pay attention to this window, part of the window, and this part of what looks like a door. But it's a window that looks like a door. Pay very close attention. This is the home that is right here. This is where the car is, allegedly, seen on camera. Oops, did I not get the right one in there? Hold on. No, I got my recap. Hold on, friends. I got to get back to you. Oh, darn it. Okay, so let me get a photo up on here. Sorry. Pause for a second. The one photo I wanted isn't on here. Hold on. Because you have to see it. Again, I just want you to see. Let me go back to my slides. I'll be right there. Right there. One moment. Intermission. Intermission, and I will be right back. I'm going to show you. I forgot to put one in. My Canva has paused. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share it via my email so you can see what I'm seeing, and we'll go back to the slideshow. This is the house that's out in the corner that I keep telling you is important. Look at this window. Look at this. This window and this. Okay. This window and this. And I want to show you in context that these are the windows here. Okay. These are the windows. Are you seeing what I'm trying to show you? Perfect. Okay. Those are the two windows. Now let me see if I can get you to the next picture. Sorry about that. I left one out, and so it kind of messed me up. Okay. So here's the windows. Notice how it's over here. This is the home. This is where the car was. So that trunk is being opened over here. And behind them, we saw a window and a door. Okay. So I believe this image, the red image, the images are captured right here in front of this home. And that's why we see, they're probably right about here, right? That's why we see the window and this, that looks like a door. So in my theory, this is the open trunk image. I'll show it to you again. It's occurring right here. They pulled around here to illuminate the ditch. The trunk is open waiting. They're approaching the car. And we see this window and this window behind. And this home is the one we're speaking of. So they were standing in front of this home. So let's recap. Allegedly, from what we've been told, someone pulled up before getting into camera, before getting to the home with all of the surveillance, pulled up, got out, came over here. Allegedly, there's 4 people in the common areas that evening. 2 are captured here, coming through, and then we've got them coming through here. 1 is over here. Okay. I believe the car pulled up. Sorry. To illuminate. Let me get to our recap here. Sorry. Right here, they came over, the car pulled up to illuminate. They were coming forward. The trunk was open. See the trunk? See the tire? See the sedan? See the window? See the door? See the door? And I believe that is the location where they were standing, in front of this home. In between the home and the car was waiting. The car's trunk was open, and that's the images we see. Bingo, boom, bam. What do y'all think? Now my question is, what's it gonna take? Now we know logically that they've had this. We know they know, and they obviously they didn't want this to get out. It's gotten out, like the audio, alleged audio, the flashlight video. The experts are saying that it is important. And we have things that are starting to piece together that do not point to a boy walked out barefoot in the middle of the night. But my opinion, never really believed that, other than he was running for his life and they locked the door once he left. That's the only way I was going to believe that. Thank you, Caroline Miller. Seeing the trunk and the tire really threw me for a loop, and the window and the door, because it really shows it's real, in my opinion. I mean, it shows the location and it matches a home on Google Maps, that right there, what it would look like. So it is concerning. It doesn't mean there's no hope. It means there's evidence out there to find Sebastian Rogers or who did this. I'm not going to say whose house it is. They're just standing in front of a home. I showed you on Google Maps, my dear Mamacita. It's on Google Maps. Because I blew it up, Jenny Dyke. I blew up the image. The one image I showed you, let me show you. But the guy looks larger. I don't know why his head looks so large. I can't answer that. Caroline Miller, do they know where she is? Why are they letting her run around like I don't understand. She's been fibbing with all the inconsistencies. They could get her for lying to officers during an investigation, and him for abuse. Thank you, Josie AU. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate you. Let me read your note. Where is that camera as Windows face Kellen? Okay, let me go back and look. Where is that camera as Windows face Kellen? Okay, hold on. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. Let me go back and look. Is Windows face Kellen? Well, I'll just show you. I don't know. I don't know exactly which one's picking it up, but I'll show you which home. It's the one right on the other side of the car. I'll show you. Right here. Right here. Now, which, what, who, when, I don't know. These are the ones who caught that footage. The sedan pulling up and everything. Okay? Right here. Can you see? Make sure you can see. Okay, good. Good. Well, my friends, it's a lot, right? We've had a lot of things pop up. None are verified. And I was just going to say that, Caroline. I think they are looking to find him first, but I think they have enough evidence, in my opinion, and I'm not a professional, to put them behind bars instead of letting them live a life. That's just how I feel. Which one, Sandy? Which one, my dear? We don't know for sure, Smiling Sleuth. We don't know for sure. We don't know if this is verified. We don't know if the audio is verified. We don't know anything like that. Oh, gotcha. Wait, now come back to me. The lights video, the lights video, the lights video. Sandy, though, where the sedan pulls up, Sandy, that is in front of that home. When it turns the corner, that's in front of that home we just looked at. When it goes off Kellen to Stafford Court, that's the home. If you're in the car, to the right of the car, cameras to the left. Yeah, I just honestly, I don't understand it. I don't know it. I don't know why we're in this predicament we're in. Coco Honey's been with us for a month, part of the family. Oh, look at that picture, the little monkey with the glasses. So cute. Thank you, Coco Honey. Appreciate you. You all make it wonderful and a great chat. It's so nice to be able, hi, Joyful Dolphin. It's so nice to be able to talk and theorize because we don't have to be dealing with hate in here, right? Julie, I don't know which other photo you're talking about. I saw the, we showed the, I saw the moving video. Yes, I saw the moving video. I showed it in my members live this morning. Sandy, will you email me that specifics, dear? Because I would like to clarify then. Thank you, my dear. Appreciate you. Yeah, these images are scary. They're concerning. Do we know that they're real? No. But do we know the flashlights are real? No, not from anyone. But we believe them to be. I believe these images. Now, my question is, if you were a person in one of these images and they've been released, what would you do? I hope they haven't. I hope whoever this is hasn't run. You think someone, CB, you think someone in extended family is talking? Why? In your opinion, why do you think that, hon? Norma, I showed it on the map, but Sandy wants me, Sandy, we might be readjusting because I'll tell you what, if something's wrong, I'll always tell you. So Sandy's going to email me. I might readjust it, but for now on the map, the one I circled and said, this is so important. Oh, June, growing our family. Hey, all, don't forget tomorrow we're going to do an extra members family reunion live because we missed when my mom passed away. So we're going to do an extra one tomorrow. Thank you, June. Please thank June if you got a membership gifted, family membership from Crime Time Buzz. June, that's very, very, very thoughtful. And I see I have Jilly's support for 1 month. Jilly, thank you for supporting me, the channel, Sebastian, all of us. Let me make sure I haven't missed anything before we start. You all are just absolutely amazing. Wow. So what do you think? I know it was a lot, but I wanted you to see it. And you can think of 250,000 reasons. No kidding. Oh, NJs, thank you so much for your support and being a mod and growing our membership all the time. All I need is Jesus, coffee and true crime. Good to see you. Is the grand jury starting Monday? Here's what I can tell you. The grand jury in Hendersonville meets the first 4 days of the month. Okay, so that would be, could be this week. Yes, could be this week. But we don't know. Remember, the grand jury's secret. So we won't know until there's an indictment or possible arrest. With the West family, the grand jury indicted them. They didn't know what was going on, even that the grand jury was meeting pertaining to them. And they did not announce there had been an indictment until they found them, stopped them in their motorhome. They were getting ready to flee and arrested them, and then announced the indictment and the arrest. So we don't know what way it will go down. If it goes down, I'm hoping it goes down. Oh, yeah. So here, CB, we look at what sleuths have been able to do, right? Look at what sleuths have been able to do in enhancing this. Imagine what the Secret Service and FBI can do. I mean, they're probably looking at those people like they're standing right in front of them, in my opinion. Okay. So keeping video from subscribers. No one's keeping video from subscribers. Why are we thinking video's being kept, hon? I just went through absolutely all of it. Okay. I went through absolutely everything. I'm not keeping it from you. Oh, do you mean the video that was showed today I will share it with you all. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Hindsight put out a video today, and it shows these images moving. And like I said, everyone has their different theories, and she's thinking it looks like he's piggyback. So I will share it with you. Absolutely. Yes, the grand jury can meet for a long time. Yes, and we won't know it. Okay. Let me go. Oh, wait, I have to find it first. I will find it for you, my friend. Let's see if I still have it pulled up from earlier. No, I don't. Okay, hold on. Quiet. Thank you, love. Okay. Okay. Let me share it. I have it. This is credit to hindsight. I will try and get this myself, but she already has it. Let me mute my dog. Excuse me. Someone's walking by the house. Okay. I'm going to play it for you a few times because it's a short. Let me see if I can get it larger for you. Hold on. Is Tony still in the chat? Tony, do you know where I can get this video? Will you let me know? Thank you. So there it is moving. Now, what hindsight put in here is she said, allegedly, did Sebastian ride piggyback to a car? And there are some people who see it piggyback. I see it being carried more so like a baby or over a shoulder and being brought forth. All I need, Jesus, I sure hope they're meeting. I sure hope so, but I'm doubtful. Let's go ahead and say our thank yous. Don't forget to meet me tomorrow. I think it's going to be 1 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow as well, because that's our time for members' lives. Coco Honey's been a member for 1 month. You're doing wonderful. Thank you, my friend. June, whoever got that gifted membership, please thank June. NJ's gift has been a member for 2 months. Thank you. And modding also. Thank you, my dear. Feel the Love's been a member for a month. Welcome. We'll be meeting tomorrow for a Makeup Members Live that we missed when my mom, during my bereavement. Hello, Lady Roses. Prayers for Sebastian and Seth. Amen. Absolutely. Member for a month. Thank you so much. Whispering Winds. I'm here if you need help searching anything. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Also gifting 1 Crime Time Buzz family membership. Don't forget to meet us in our family lives. We have a good time together. We've been doing some fun stuff in there, call-ins and things like that. Thank you so much. And please thank Whispering Winds if you receive that. And Shay Day gifted 5 Crime Time Buzz memberships, 5 new family members. Thank you, Shay Day. We're growing our family back. Thank you. Very thoughtful to give someone else this opportunity to join our lives. Please thank Shay Day if you receive one of the memberships, as well as Sandy. Our dear friend Sandy, modding for us also, gifted a Crime Time Buzz family membership. And we usually meet Saturdays, 1 p.m. Eastern. We met today, and we are also meeting tomorrow for an extra makeup. Thank you so much, Sandy. And please thank Sandy if you receive that sweet gift. Thank you all for all of your support. Kind of scary content. Rhonda West says, let me put it up there. It passed me. Oh, there it is. Well, it passed me again. If Sebastian was a rake, I really do think he thought they were going to get him medical attention from what CP did, or CP had other intentions, in my opinion. In my opinion, Cindy Hodges says, in my opinion, the clip looks like KK. Hi, Julie. Hello. Very sweet, all of you. Thank you, Frank. You all are so kind the way you always say thank you. And hi, YouTuber. Thank you, Frank. That's very nice. We need to put in the work for this young man. This image, I want to study it. I think I'm going to study it and stop it frame by frame. But not now. Well, my friends, thank you so much for being here. Prayers up for Seth, for Sebastian. Oh, wait, I see my name. Okay, Buzz, if you watch, as soon as you stop it, you can see Sebastian's head. It looks like someone's hands around his neck. Oh, my. Okay, I will watch it over and over again. Oh, thank you, June. Back at you, babe. Thank you so much. Hi, Tori Banks. Yeah, they were changing positions. Yes, good thinking. Did yours not go through? Let me check, Jen Benners, or Jen. Let me check. Jen. Did I miss you, my friend? Mally Cat, Jen. Oh, here you go. Jen gifted 5 memberships. Jen, thank you so much. Growing the family. Please thank Jen if she mods for us and helps run the community too, and she's growing our family. And Mally Cat gifted a membership. Thank Mally Cat for growing the family. I hope I've thanked everyone. Welcome in, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to find him. We're going to bring him home. We need to bring him home. Please hit that thumbs up on your way out. Let's get this images out there, get my theories out there so other people can add to it with their theories. That's how we collaborate. Thank you all for being here. Mods, fabulous job as always. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for all the gifting that occurred today, for all the support, for all the friendship, for the views, watching Sebastian, loving Sebastian, for just being here. Thank you. Good to see you all. Talk soon, my friends.